This is a brief explanation about my presentation to Moodlemoot in Japan in 2019 in Shizuoka University. And this presentation is about MindMap Moodle as a portal for learning and IoT. So these are contents. So I try to integrate OKMindmap with the Moodle course, and I added IoT nodes to the MindMap functions. And with that, we can use some online and offline blended learning scenario to take advantage of this environment. And finally, the conclusion follows. So, as most of us know, the Moodle has become a favorite LMS recently, and compared to the Blackboard, its market share is growing and absolutely getting dominant. But compared to the Canvas and other LMSs, Moodle's growing is not significant. That's what people say about Moodle. The UI, user experience, and user interface is very weak and difficult. And this is another table which tells that the Moodle functions are plenty, but it's also highly sophisticated and difficult to use. And that was pointed out most serious problems for Moodle user interface. And if you search the internet, there are many opinions about the functionality is good. I think it's best because it has a long time in teaching and learning, and many plugins and many learning theories included in the philosophy of Moodles. But the usability, because of that, the usability is not easy. So many functions, so many plugins, and so many difficulties in user interface and user experience. And the management and the resource is very hard to control. So I thought it would be good if you can access the Moodle course with a very simple interface like MindMap, and it'll be very flexible interface for that. And IoT with the IoT integration, and we can contact. We can provide the channel for the real world education, kind of supporting very good in blended learning environment. So in this second stage, I would like to introduce the MindMap tool, or OKMindmap, which was developed by me and my developers, and been serviced for from 2011 for free and open service. It's almost 7 or 8 years, and it can be used based on web browsers, and it includes many different kind of nodes type, like a web link and videos and images, and even the iframes can be embedded as a node. So any kind of multimedia contents and web services can be included in one page as a node. And this also can be transformed. MindMap can be transformed into other kind of visualization, something like the web-based presentation and sunburst chart, and organizational diagrams, fishbones, and scale chart, something like this. This is a sunburst chart and organizational chart and rectangular chart. And we also have OKMindmap also provide rectangular chart and parallel like chart and partition views and some more, but it's not described in this section. And this is a sample page of OKMindmap with various nodes. I was able to input the animation node like here. If you connect to this address down here, you can directly check how these things work on the internet. And this is a Padlet embedded on the MindMap node, and GeoGebra, and this GeoGebra is fully functional even in the inside of the MindMap page, and Google Map also active inside of the MindMap as a node of iframe. And it can be supported by many different devices like web Android phones and tablets and iPad and iPhones. And most of the Korean students has smartphones, and the OKMindmap can be run on smartphones, and they can hook up to the same mind map, and they can collaboratively generate a node of mind maps together. And this is a projected by my computer on the real-time class environment, and you will be able to see how the mind map nodes are expanding as they as those students collaborating. Okay, if you click this link down here, you can see the video, but I will include the video right after my short presentation. Okay, so with the idea, the concept of integration Moodle is like this. So if you OKMindmap and the Moodle system can be integrated with single sign-on using Moodle network technology. So one OKMindmap page are mapped to the is mapped to the Moodle course and synchronized. So with that, you can add Moodle activities and resources and functions to the connected mind map, and the course created automatically as through the OKMindmap behind of the map. It also automatically generates those activities and provide links for the functions to the map, the corresponding map. And extra nodes can be also added once you create or import the course from the Moodle side. So that's the way it works. And this is a process how the Moodle integration works for OKMindmap. So if you once you create a map, a mind map, OKMindmap, which connected a new Moodle course, and actually this Moodle course now is connected to a specific Moodle course. Actually, this mind map, and you can create the activities here, just like other activities of MindMap, other components of the MindMap node, this is something like activities like a forum and assignment and wiki, and several simple activities are provided here, and some useful functions like completion, activity completion status, and grade, and some logs are also provided. So with this, you can add these functions or activities on your Moodle, on your OKMindmap course. And once the course is created, once the activity is created, the users can directly connect it from the web link of the mind map to the corresponding Moodle course activities. The other thing is that you can enroll the students because from the both side, from OKMindmap side or Moodle side, you can add users and delete users individually separately. This is possible because that the user is managed by under the same account using single sign-on of Moodle network service. And also, the original Moodle OKMindmap functions of view change and conversion or transformation is also supported. And you can also add some extra OKMindmap nodes to the original activity node, Moodle activity node, added at the initial stage. So once you have a Moodle course created behind a map, it is supposed to sync together. But sometimes it's get confused, the synchronizing process, and we are kind of trying to make a decision to keep it to continue the synchronization between Moodle and OKMindmap, or we can just reject to continuous synchronization and make just once importing of Moodle courses as activities to the OKMindmap, and after that we can just ignore the synchronization. Okay, so that's ideas we are still agonizing. Okay, so this is the way it is organized as a Moodle integrated OKMindmap. As you see, this is kind of exporting exported from existing Moodle course to the mind map. When you importing things, the chatting and workshops and many kind of activities automatically imported to the mind map as a mind map web link. Like this, you also can add some extra functions of the Moodle through the adding process. Okay, so I also have a video for explanation of this process. You can watch that one. Finally, time for the IoT. So the original idea of IoT node is that adding the CCTV and sensors and actuators, motors like actuators like motors to as a node of the mind map. So, but under this basic scheme, actually we use node-led technology and Node.js things. But I don't want to go in detail of this because it will be explained in another video of my blog. What we used is a WebSocket technology, but WebSocket is a new technology and sometimes it's not practically used because there are many different kind of browsers and supporting environment is different. But Socket.io based on WebSocket technology is very stable to serve, so we selected Socket.io as a base technology for IoT mind map development. Okay, so originally the OKMindmap it was based on DWR Java technology, but we are migrating that technology to Node.js. Yeah. With the Node.js support, we expect that we can speed up the time by 10 times better, but we are still on the process of doing that one. And this is a sample. Right now, it's IoT agent is developed for Raspberry Pi. So if you download some plugins for Raspberry Pi and install CCTV for there, and this is a motor and some sensors for humidity and temperature. That worked very good, and this is the shape how it looks like. CCTV and the sensors, and here is a sensor and here is a motor. And so this is the way how it appears on the mind map. You can watch the CCTV and you can control the motor by clicking the button here. So it's kind of toggling this button. When you click that one, you are able to watch that motor is learning using the CCTV. And once one more clicking, it will stop. And you can see the temperature is 29 and the humidity is 48%. So that's the way it works. I also have some video for that one. Okay, here is the use case scenario. Instructors can create a mind map from a Moodle course in OKMindmap, or he even can create a new Moodle course from the OKMindmap website. And after that, the instructor can add Moodle activities and resources and function directly as mindmap nodes. Instructor also can enroll students either in OKMindmap or matching Moodle course automatically created on a Moodle site. Students can click Moodle components, Moodle nodes, which will lead to the Moodle interface directly. Instructor can add regular OKMindmap nodes for teaching materials for the class. And instructor also can add IoT elements, sensors, cameras, and motors for the classroom monitoring or control. And multiple instructors can complete the OKMindmap for course together in collaboration. So I conclude that the Moodle GUI gets simpler because every element is represented as nodes. Even the view can be changed for the individual student's preference. And the original Moodle GUI is also accessible because the course is generated or sometimes exported and stay in stable shape and can be used anytime necessary again. IoT elements can be combined to be used for teaching and learning to monitor and control real-world class environment within a mind map. And fourth, this is my expectation for future work. Using Node-RED service embedded for IoT, a workflow for SNS IoT, and the node status change can be created for class management and automation. So this work has been not finished and will be performed in the later in my research development. Thank you.